outdoor kitchen is dark. Nnenna stands in the doorway, her phone torch making a pale circle on the wall. She knows this kitchen. Palm oil, cold ash, something older. The zinc roof, the cement floor cool under her feet. She knows all of it, except where the pot is. Her grandmother's pot, the black-bottomed one. She moves the torch left, right, cups, crayfish, ogiri. No pot. She flew in from Birmingham 3 days ago. Her cousins left yesterday. The house is hers. Something settles in her. Not grief exactly. The understanding that she has always been a guest here. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops, episode 44, week 9, day 4, Thursday. Today, the language of home. In Igbo ontology, a space is incomplete without the object that belongs to it. The person who knows where that object lives is the keeper of the house. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. The Igbo word for space is ebe, but ebe is never empty. In Igbo thought, a space cannot exist without the ihe, the thing that inhabits it. The kitchen is not the kitchen without the pot. Someone set it down and never moved it. Nnenna searches corner by corner. She is not looking for a pot. She is looking for the person who always knew. Today, 3 sentences, the words that claim a space. Repeat after me. Ji. Ji nọ n'ime ite. In English, the yam is inside the pot. Ji nọ n'ime ite. Ji nọ n'ime ite. Ji nọ n'ime ite. She speaks as if she already knows. Key m nọ n'elu table. In English, my keys are on top of the table. Key m nọ n'elu table. Key m nọ n'elu table. Key m nọ n'elu table. Not the visitors. Mine. Akwụkwọ nọ n'okpuru oche. In English, the book is under the chair. Akwụkwọ nọ n'okpuru oche. Akwụkwọ nọ n'okpuru oche. Akwụkwọ nọ n'okpuru oche. She does not know yet what book. She will find it. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week. Download it at learnibonow.com. If you are driving, just listen. The workbook will be waiting. She finds a pot on the floor, wedged beside the water drum. She sets it on the tripod. The knife on the hook inside the door. her grandmother's bag on the parlor chair. Under the chair, a Bible, its cover soft with use. She opens it. Her grandmother's handwriting fills the margins. Questions, arguments, conversation with a God she refused to meet passively. Nnenna sits and does not move. Ọ bụ naanị okenye nọ n'ụlọ maara diọkpara ọkụkọ. Ọ bụ naanị okenye nọ n'ụlọ maara diọkpara ọkụkọ. It is only the elder at home who knows the firstborn of the fowl, not the one who visits, the one who remains and learns where everything lives. In Enugu, we never call the kitchen just a room. In 2025, Ikechukwu Anthony Kanu of Veritas University, Abuja, writing in Amamihe, Journal of Applied Philosophy, documented what Igbo elders always knew, that space cannot exist without the object that inhabits it. No void, no empty place. What the Western philosopher theorized, the Igbo built into every house. Backlad named it poetics. The Igbo made it structural. Western philosophy spent a century proving a space is shaped by what fills it. Igbo ontology never needed to prove it. It was written into the grammar. Before this day ends, say akwụkwọ nọ n'okpuru oche as you set something in its place. Not as practice, as a declaration. The keeper is not the one who visits, the one who stays. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnibonow.com. Rate us wherever you're listening. Your review is how another learner finds their way home. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ m nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ka ụlọ gị nabata gị. May your house receive you. May every object find its place. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow.